Hello everyone, it's Rider here and welcome to another video, and today we're going to be going through my rollout road haul. Yes, I went to rollout road haul today. I went all the way down south, probably about a 3.5 hour journey from my door to there, and we had an amazing day. I went down with my mate James and Luffy. I drove to James's house, James drove to Luffy's, and then we went down from there. And it was a good fun journey down, really pleasant. Flew by, to be honest, the journey there. It really did. And we got down there for about 11:15, I think it was. We pulled up, paid the parking, and we went over to the hall. The hall was substantially smaller than what we thought. We were standing outside for 15 minutes or so. We did pay for early entry at 11 o'clock. We didn't get into about 10 past, but it didn't matter. The hall was really small, and when I walked in, I was a little bit disappointed. I thought, well, there's going to be nothing here, but there was loads of stuff there, and there was loads of amazing people there as well. So not only was James and Luffy there, Brad, Excellion XLR was there, Toys R Us was there, Rohan from Transformers the Show, Rohan's Corner was there. We also had Mr. Rudy Zoom and his science fantasy experience. He was there. Smuzno and Emily, they were there. RJ was there in his wonderful Springer hoodie. Dave Wave has posable nipples. I met him for the first time. Such a cool guy. Really cool to meet him and his wife. He picked up an awesome Armada Skywalk box, which was really cool to see. Brought back a lot of memories. And I bumped into Jack as well, and we'll talk a little bit about Jack in a moment because he gave me an amazing gift. I did pick up a lot of Pokemon stuff for my son Oliver. They had loads of old vintage stuff from like 1998, Cuddly toys and McDonald's toys and little figures. And I picked him up 10 of these little Pokemon things and a Cuddly Venusaur and a Squirtle. I also got him a Cuddly Blastoise for Christmas. I'm going to put that up for Christmas for him, but I got him a load of stuff. He was dead happy when I come back in. Bless him, he'd been waiting all day. He went, Dad, you've been a very long time. I've been home for 12 hours, mate. So the first thing I got was actually in the car park from my mate James. He got me this ages ago. I think even going back to like August, July time, maybe even around that time anyway. And we were meant to swap it at the NEC Toy Fair, but James got COVID. So he gave it me today. It is the Frenzy and... is it Frenzy? Oh no, this is called Rumble, okay. And Ratbat cassettes from Siege. I've been wanting these for a while. They did appear in game. As you can see, he got them from game. But they were the first pickup of the day. So when you walked into this place, to the right, there was a store, which was all the cool stuff. And it had loads of vintage Action Force on there. It had loads of the new G.I. Joe classified, absolutely loads of them. They also had some of the more classic G.I. Joe retro figures. And then on the store next to it was all the Pokemon stuff and also some loose Transformers. They had some third-party stuff on there, like I think it was a Fans Project Rodimus Upgrade kit, and they had like a third-party Devastator and Stunticons. They also had an animated Blackout there toy for 150 quid. And you know what, I would love that thing, but I can't justify the price. So that was all to this side, and there was another smaller charity store that had a few bits on, but nothing that interested me. Over the other side, there was a more dedicated G.I. Joe store, and then there was a Space Bridge up in the corner, which is always cool to see. The Space Bridge had a hell of a lot of moving bots on there. They also had a Action Master vehicle, and I forget its name, it's a plane. He wanted 60 quid for it in the box, even though the box was battered, and I tried to haggle with him. If he would have gone down to 55, I would have had it, but I drew the line. I didn't pick it up. But to the stuff I did pick up, and there's one thing I spotted as soon as I walked in, and I asked for one and said, sorry, we don't know how much they are yet. We think they're 25 quid, but I don't know, we can't sell them yet because they're not priced up. Eventually I got one, and they were there all day. I needn't have worried. They're one per person. I've got a bloody Viper. I never thought I would get a Viper from there today. I've been after this for so long. I've given up hope of actually getting one. And just to see, they must have had about, 7 or 8 of them there, and they still had some when I left at about 3:30. So yeah, I got a G.I. Joe classified Viper for 25 quid from a little tiny hall down south. and you can't find these for love nor money anywhere. So I was really, really chuffed to get that. Over the bloody moon with that. So then went over to the Space Bridge, and they had this figure. Brad was looking at it, and he went, "Oh my god, it's Exilian." And this is a figure that Brad's channel, Exilian XLR, is named after. And it was 15 quid. It's basically the... Is it Energon Hot Shot mould? But this is obviously the Takara version. It was 15 quid. It had been opened. I thought, why not? I don't think I've ever had this figure. And I thought, you know, for 15 quid, it's in the box. It's been opened. Yeah, fair enough. But you can't moan at that for 15 quid. So I picked up that. But as well as that, he had a box of these little things on the table as well. And I thought, oh, I've seen these online. They look quite cool. I wouldn't mind one of them. So this is Series 1. So it looks like you can get Prowl, Ultra Magnus, Optimus Megatron. I think that's Thundercracker, Nemesis Prime, Starscream, and Skywalk with a purple head. So I thought I'd get one of these. It was a £5. Let's have a look who I got, shall we? Might as well. One of these little novelty things you can go on my desk. And I've got Nemesis Prime. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I think I would have wanted Nemesis Prime, Ultra Magnus, or Starscream, and Nemesis Prime is cool. So I'm happy with that. It's got, unfortunate though, looks like it's got a bit of a paint chip on it. Right there on his face, but never mind. But yeah, what you do with this is, so he's in his robot mode there, and then he changes it to a truck mode. I thought it was quite cool. They don't stand up very well, but probably will stand up better in truck mode, yeah. There we are, bit of fun. Shame he's got a little scrape on there, but never mind. And I asked to go on the Space Bridge to pick this one up, so, you know, Nemesis is a pretty cool one to have. Nemesis Prime I picked up today. Okay, it's not Nemesis Prime, but it is a Robots in Disguise Scourge. I found this in a box I'd already rummaged in twice. There was just one corner I didn't get to, and because someone else was there. And he's losing his missiles. And I went back for a third time. I had a rummage in the other corner, and he was sitting there, and I thought, you know what, this is awesome. I do love Scourge in Robots in Disguise. I've got the bigger version, which is a repaint of the Laser Optimus Prime. I got that one from Toy Food a couple of years ago, and I saw this one online a few times, and I thought, you know, if I ever stumble across that, I will pick it up. The rockets like to fall off the back, and so does the air pump on the back, and there's a little bit of the rubber worn on here, but it was 15 quid, he was all there, and I thought, why the hell not? He's a cool looking figure. I think this is a repaint of the, is it Sure Shot he was called in the UK in G1.5, or was it Optimus Prime? I can't even remember. But I've got this figure, the G2 version, the G1.5 version. But I thought, you know what, Nemesis Prime is pretty awesome, and Scourge Nemesis Prime, I thought, why not pick up this guy? So I did. He was 15 quid, so I was happy to pick up him. I then rummaged through the box a little bit more, and I found something else. And I mentioned in last week's Week in Toys that it's a bit of an Action Master homage week, because I got Mainframe from the Ark and Jackpot from the Golden Disc selection Hasbro are doing. And I saw this guy, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get him. Banzai Tron. Now this, I think, is Revenge of the Fallen. I think so. It is a movie bot. Yes, Ruby to Zoom. More money on movie bots. But he's one of these movie bot figures that you can probably fit into your Generations lineup. He's not purely Bayverse. I know that they did various versions of this. They did like a G2 Megatron version. They did a Bludgeon, and Luffy was telling me on the way back that they actually did an Overlord as well. Now this thing is really dusty, it needs a good clean, but listen to this Ratchet. Amazing Ratchet. He has got his sword, which is good to see. And he comes with the instructions as well. And he wanted 20 quid for him. 25 quid. And I said, will you take 20? And he went, go on then. So I was happy with that. Probably not something I would ever buy off eBay, but this is one of the things what's great about going to physical conventions and fairs, is that you will find and buy stuff that you wouldn't normally take a gamble on. So I'm really, really happy for that. And I bought him the same time as I bought Scourge. Then I bumped into a lad who I met at TFN a good couple of years ago. He gave me a really cool drawing that he did, Jack, and him and his dad were there, and he come over to me and he said, "Oh, I've got something for you." He watches my channel and everything like that, and he handed me this. It's the part I need for my Marvel Legends watcher, and he said to me, "Oh, I know that you've just ordered one, but I wanted to give it you anyway." And I thought that was a really nice gesture for him. So I did hopefully a nice gesture back. So Jack, I hope you're enjoying what you got. I hope you're enjoying what Red Alert, Huffer, and did you get Transmutate in the end? Let me know in the comments what you got in the end. But lovely to meet you, mate. Always a pleasure, and don't be afraid to drop us a message on Insta and all that stuff. So yeah, thanks so much for this, and I've now got a complete watcher figure. And there was one final pickup, and I can't remember when I picked this up. It was in the same box as Scourge and Bludgeon, and I'd seen it a couple of times. It didn't have a price on it because I was expecting it to be quite expensive. It's a BotCon exclusive from 2002, and I said, "How much is it?" And she went, "$5." And I went, "Really?" And I went, "All right, then I'll take it." It's a tap out. It's one of these little keyring things. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to get it. It's still sealed from 2002, and I am going to open it. Apparently the keyring's separate. I was talking in the car saying I'm going to take the keyring off. It's completely separate, so that's cool. And I am going to open it. I'm going to stick it in my DTOF with my other mini box because it's another variant, and that's pretty cool. And I always say I like to pick up something G1 each year, and I haven't picked up much G1 stuff this year. This can technically fill the void, right? It's kind of G1, it's a G1 mould. But I'm happy with that for a £5. It was an awesome, awesome day with awesome people and awesome toys. And also awesome food, because we went to the pub over the road and I had a stunning burger. It was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. But yeah, it was a great day. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see these people again. I think, and this is no disrespect for TFN, I think a lot of people hold on to TFN like it's the centre of the collecting and friendship universe, and it is a great event throughout the year, but it is just weekends, and people are already talking about next year's TFN, and are you going, have you bought a ticket? And I will be going, and I will be supporting TFN, but there's like 9-10 months before that happens, 9 months, and there's a lot of opportunities to go out there and see friends and buy toys and share experiences and all those type of things. And today, a group of people who know each other through YouTube or various different groups were brought together. Some of them hadn't met before, and we had a fantastic day at an event that cost £7 to get into, and we had so much fun, so much fun. So support TFN, but also make time to see these friends and see these people, because it's amazing to actually just have that time to sit with them and just enjoy socialising with like-minded people. Something we've really missed out on in the last 18 months, 2 years. And you know what? It was absolutely great to do it today, and I'm really looking forward to doing it again. I will be going to the NEC Toy Fair on the 27th of December. If anyone wants to tag along, then please come along. It is a great event. Anyway, until next time, I'll try and do a week in toys this week if there's stuff to talk about, but I hope you've enjoyed my rollout road haul.